I was not the only one that was thinking, what about taking a ex-Champagne cask, ex-wine cask from the Champagne region, use that to make a whiskey? Well, definitely not the only one, because I know and found that Billy Walker had the same idea. And tonight we are looking at a Glenallachie. This is a 2015, matured in a ex-wine cask that held some champagne. It is a high ABV, 62.3% ABV, natural color, non-chill filtered. Welcome to the Whiskey Lover Society with me, Gert Retief. And yeah, if you like the content, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I did pour it a while ago. It is a very light whiskey, 10 years old. And from the cask, you can see, I can only assume this is maybe a European oak cask. Very little color that came out of it, so I did pour it some time ago. This one, cask number 1801. It was created for a whiskey shop here in Belgium. I'm not advocating any names, but it was made for them, part of the Friends of Glenallachie series. And it is a 2015 vintage and 10 years old. It was only bottled in 2026. 311 bottles. So still available. And if you do a little bit of research, Googling, you will find it here in Belgium at this particular store for 115 euros. So quite an expensive one. I paid for this wee sample. Cost me €13.50. So not a cheap sample, but when I saw whiskey mixed with champagne, I was intrigued because I do like both of them. And since moving to Belgium, I'm very close to the wine industry, very close to the Champagne region. So, well, picking up a nice champagne is always fantastic. So on the nose on this wonderful whiskey, it's going to be a little bit high ABV. It's going to be, you need to be very careful with it. Don't do too much of the shaky. But on the nose, it is pleasant. Now, what I know is when I poured it the first time, and I immediately, of course, it goes to the nose, and it was a little bit rough, especially with that high ABV, and it felt like everything was just held back. You didn't get much of that flavors that come out, which was a little bit strange for me. But now, maybe 5 minutes, and I just let it stand open just to get rid of the volatility. And well, if you shaky, you get that alcohol. It's definitely there, but it is because of that 10 years old. It doesn't have that youthfulness, that big ethanol note that will come out in maybe a 5-year-old whiskey. But it is light. It's orchardy. There's a little bit of a peach note that comes out for me. A little lemony twist, a little lemon meringue pie, a little orchard house type of note. So friendly, that's orchard, appley, a little berry note that comes out. But that peach definitely stands out for me. So I am sure that if you add a little bit of water, now normally I would not add water, but in this case, 62.3% ABV, I think it's a good idea to add some water. Without the water, a little lemony, there's a little bit of a oakiness, almost like an oak sawdust note that comes out. But on the nose, and one of my subscribers said, you need to score. We want to know what is your score. Now, I'm not a big fan of scoring. Sometimes it can be very misleading. It might be that it's a fantastic whiskey for me, great whiskey for somebody else, and somebody else might hate it. So I tend to not give a score, but we will try to give a score. So nose-wise, taste-wise, and of course a little on the finish might be the score in the end. So stick around for that score and maybe come back if you try that whiskey. So nose-wise, the light, friendly, sweet with a hint of that little citrus note that comes out and a little peach note. Taste-wise, little sip, it's going to be a kicker. Wow. What an amazing taste. Even with that small sip, the alcohol is so high that it feels like it just evaporates and you are left with a sweetness. There's a little bit of a oakiness that comes in. There's a hint of a sour note. It's a sweet and sour sensation, a little sherbety type of sensation, a little limey sherbet sensation. It's sweet, it's lovely. It just coats the mouth. It's got that apple orchard note, almost similar to the orchard house, friendly. You've got that appley pear note that comes out. And then in the aftertaste, you feel a little bit of that oak comes out. There's a little bit of a tannin that comes out, a little bit of a bitter note on the first sip. Second sip, try again. Wow. Wow. Even at that high ABV, a lot of people, me included, will just sip it as that. Why? Small sip, it doesn't really affect the taste buds so much. If you take big sips down the hatch, it's going to be a little bit too much. Now, it will be good for me. I did bring some water. Teaspoon of water. I did pour myself a very small dram. So 62.3, I am venturing 2 teaspoons of water, just to lighten it up a little bit. Not sure if you can see, there's a little bit, maybe not on the camera, there's a little bit of a mist forming at that high ABV. Oh wow, huge difference on the nose. It is sweet. I don't get any of the champagne or wine influence on the nose. It is so much more fragrant on the nose with the little bit of water. It's a richness, it's complex. There's feels like a raisin note that comes in. Oh my word, that is fantastic. Taste-wise with a little bit of water. It made it a little oily, sweeter. That oakiness seems to be disappearing from it. One more sip. Absolutely stunning. Not going to add any more water to it. I think this is a perfect level, and I venture maybe still in the 50s. Fantastic whiskey. That brings me to the score. I was thinking maybe to give a score before the water and the score after the water, but it's going to be a little bit too much. For me, the nose. I do like this whiskey. I wish it was a little bit more complex for me. And for the nose wise, I will give it a 3 out of 5. The taste wise, I will definitely give it a 4 out of 5. And the finish maybe a 3 out of 5. So if I round it off, I get a score of about, well, let's round up to about 3.5 out of 5. A fantastic whiskey, a whiskey that I really enjoy. I just wish I had a little bit more taste of that wine cask influence. But other than that, fantastic whiskey. So let me know in the comment what you think. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I see you next time. Cheers.